So today is an exciting day. I am going to be doing something that I've been wanting to do for a very long time. And for some reason or another, it's always been kind of pushed back and pushed back and pushed back. You know, life just sometimes gets in the way. But today, we're pulling the trigger on something big.
Temprano, ¿no?
Ya me voy.
¿Ves hasta ahora, madre?
¿Sí? Ay, qué padre, Paco.
So we're here at the San Diego International Airport. 3 generations of Lopez's on the way to Houston to pick up something big. Candy, ¿sacaste la laptop?
¿Sabes cómo vamos a ir, Andy? Vamos a ir como huevo de perro.
¿Cómo?
Hasta atrás.
This is when you realize how big of a mistake you made when you didn't buy the first class tickets. This is super full. It's crazy how super annoying it is when you have one crazy person on a plane being loud and obnoxious and bugging everybody. There was one on this flight, but it is what it is. Just gotta ignore them because, you know, they don't know any better when they're drunk. Right? We made it to Houston. I am here with my cousin Luis.
Hey!
He's the only reason why I flew all the way to Houston to buy an RV that I could have probably bought in California, but but I like him and whatever. So there's Pops and Andy. So the plan is that we're gonna go to the dealership, pick it up, go through the whole delivery process. They're gonna teach us how to use it because, like I said, I've never ever had an RV. I don't even know what being inside an RV feels like, but we bought one and we have a plan to use it. Terrain and water. Ooh, barbecue. Let's see.
Está fantástico el lugar. Bien típico, las chelas.
We just arrived here at Ron Hoover RV and Marine. Let's see where our new toy is at. I have no idea what it even looks like, except for a few pictures that he sent me. ¿Cómo ves, padre?
Súper chingón, güey.
¿Está chido?
Sí.
Está chingón.
No,
So right off the bat, the worst thing you can do is have the door open in an
What's
RV.
up, dude?
It's relaxing.
Because it's running the AC or what?
Because of all the humidity that's coming in here.
Okay.
It's hard on these air conditioners. Look at the AC. You see the condensation building up on it?
Okay, you got it.
Yeah. All right. Awning. You asked me about the awning. So this is your monitor panel.
I was very worried that I'm not gonna remember half of anything that they've told me today about how to use the RV. We're buying a bunch of stuff over here at, what's this place called?
Camping World.
Camping World, right next to the delership where we bought the RV at. And we're buying things like this that I'll figure out what they're for eventually. $400 and some later. But I guess these are the bare necessities. Andy's pretty surprised that in less than 12 hours in Texas, he's seen more guns than in his entire life. Right? We are now in the dark hours of the night, and my cousin brought us over to celebrate our purchase of our new RV to this restaurant, which is Taste of New Orleans. Are you tired?
Flippy, Andy.
¿Estás cansadito? Kids nowadays, they can't handle anything. But anyways, check this place out. It's nice.
Did you just say I can't handle anything?
No.
I went to sleep at 1:30. I woke up at 4:30. and then I had to go on a flight, and now I'm here. It's like 9 o'clock Texas time. I only had 3 hours of sleep, and I'm tired.
Here at the RV, check it out. Nice, wide open. We have all the lights on. We turned on the TVs. We tested them out. It's super, super cool. Tonight's gonna be our first night here, and I got everybody using the bathrooms right now. I already showed them how to use the ventilation systems to make sure it doesn't stink up the whole thing. But super excited. Let me give you a tour of the whole thing. So over there is the bunk bed, which is going to be my oldest son's. He says he wants to sleep there, which is right above the cabin, which is where all the controls are at, and that's going to be my main area. Then this is the kitchen area. We have refrigerator, stainless steel refrigerator and freezer with a little oven and a 3-burner stove and a microwave, also convection or something like that. It's supposed to be like really fancy. It's got a sink down there, and then this is the slide out. All the controls are over here for basically everything. I can slide the slide outs in and out. I can measure everything: fresh water, gray water, black water. It's pretty neat. All the controls for everything. All the storage compartments. Bought a bunch of gear that was needed. You saw that. And this is the master bedroom. So pretty neat. How we have here the bed and its own TV. Little hidden storage underneath there. No. Needless to say, I'm super excited about it. Check this out. We even have a small washer dryer. So this does everything. You just put everything in there. It's a small load. It's super tiny, but it's good enough for us while we're on this trip. And I don't know, I think it's cool that you don't have to take it out and put it into a dryer. Hopefully it's efficient enough and it's good enough for what we need. I think it will be. This bed, check it out. Let me show you. Well, not this bed. This sofa here has all the controls here for the what do you call it? So you can turn on the light, make it all nice and fancy, and then I open up the seats, and it totally lays out. See? Basically turns into a little bed. Pretty neat, huh? And I got TV right there, an old fireplace, which there's no way I'm going to turn on because it's super freaking hot over here. I mean, I wouldn't say it's super hot, but it's about 90 degrees, super humid. So we got the ACs running, everything closed up. Looking forward to this evening, resting up. Learned a ton of stuff today. My freaking head is overwhelmed. And I'm excited about tomorrow's trip. It's going to be our first trip on this thing, first drive. It's not going to be a cruising trip in which we stop at different areas and explore or anything like that. We're on a mission to get back to San Diego as quickly as we possibly can. Probably going to drive for about 10 hours straight all the way to Las Cruces, New Mexico. We're actually about 11 hours away from there. So we plan on leaving nice and early and seeing what we see on the road, and hopefully it's not too monotonous, but at the same time not extremely climatic because that would mean that something crazy happened. I'm okay without crazy right now. So anyways, super excited about this, and looking forward to see what the adventures that we can live on this thing hold.